Hey guys, this is the concert vlog video that I was going to tell you about the wild story of my Foo Fighters concert experience and the hectic ride to get there, and how much fun the whole thing was, where I got this shirt from, and also I just wanted to show off this wall with including the limited edition Kurt Cobain poster. There's also the Green Day American Idiot vinyl over there since I had a spare. You don't get to see this wall very often in videos since most of the time I perform my guitar in that chair you see right there. But yeah. Anyways, so before this, I never really had a concert that I really enjoyed before. Or the first concert I ever went to was when I was 7. This country singer named Trace Adkins I only really went to since my sister and mom both had a huge crush on him, which... Am I the only one who thinks it's weird for a 9-year-old girl to have a crush on a 70-year-old man? And tell me I'm not the one who's weirded out by that. Yeah, so then last year we ended up seeing Staind, who were doing a show at local Indian casino, which, I mean, they're Staind. I don't know what to say about it. They had a local band who was opening up for them, Amashra, which they're really good. I'm really glad I got introduced to them via that set, but yeah. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, the reason we ended up going to see Staind was because originally we were going to see Foo Fighters at Aftershock the year they were headlining, and then Taylor Hawkins, rest in peace, ended up passing away, and so that ended up canceled. Then we were going to see Pearl Jam in Sacramento that October, and the day of the concert, the drummer ended up getting up COVID, and the show ended up being canceled. So then we end up seeing Staind. So when the Foo Fighters eventually were doing a concert in Tahoe, we knew we had to make it. We just knew we had to make it no matter what. At first we were worried we weren't having money for the tickets, but that ended up getting dealt with. Then we were worried about Dad not getting the day off afterwards, since he was going to have to stay up till... Well, we thought we were going to stay up till 1. Turns out we ended up staying past way later, but we'll get to that. Then Mom was worried about, your dad's not 25 anymore, he's 59, he really shouldn't be doing stuff like this, and yeah, that kind of made me worried too, especially as the night went on, but again, we'll get to that little speech later. But yeah, so we were so it was the day of the concert last Thursday, we were driving, and about an hour and a half into the drive, Dad gets a flat, and he was trying to fix it, I was trying to help him, and Dad ruined his shirt for the concert with his sweat and would have to drive off while we were driving, so the entire time we were driving shirtless, and I was so worried at that point. I wasn't even worried about the concert anymore. I was just worried about, are we going to be able to drive to the house safely? So, yeah. So I ended up learning how to change a flat, which, every man's gonna do that. Yeah. Why did I do that? I have no fucking... Anyways, sorry guys, I have an anorexic guitar build. If your guitarists have two body types by default. Basically, first one is the one I have, where you're basically anorexic, and two are the ones with the bellies, but also the huge muscle arms. And yeah, like I said, I'm clearly the first one. Anyways, so we learned how to change it flat because Dad didn't want to have to deal with AAA. We ended up we continued driving, and then we ended up getting to the next disaster of the thing, which was driving in Sacramento. Now, for those of you who do not live in California and have never dealt with driving in Sacramento, it is just, my lord, the city. The entire city is just goddamn loops. And oops, and there's traffic. You try, and the GPS wasn't working properly. You would be driving, and you would and the thing wouldn't tell you to do it, wouldn't tell you where to turn in time, so you would end up missing your turn and have to do a whole nother loop and wind up back where you were. We ended up driving past the same gallery like 4 different goddamn times. But yeah, after dealing with that situation, we kept driving, and finally we arrived in Tahoe. For the concert. We saw the Breeders open up. They did a great opening set. I got this t-shirt and the vinyl for the new album, but here we are for $7. I mean, for $70, not $7. Dad got another t-shirt, like this for Beth, as well as a larger one for himself. And then came it was taking place in the parking lot of Harrah's. They had this AstroTurf thing where everyone was standing, including us. They did an amazing set. Dave Grohl was joking around the entire time. We were all screaming. It was all very loud. Dave Grohl kept talking about, we're rock and roll. We don't obey noise complaints. They played all kinds of songs from all over their catalyst, from the new album to the first album, which Dave Grohl did alone. All kinds of deep cuts. Dave Grohl had amazing energy. They had John Freeze, who's drumming for them that night. He's the main drummer of Devo. He's also done work with Perfect Circle, Guns N' Roses. Yeah, he did a great job drumming. I got tons of good pictures for Instagram. And for those of you who follow me on my Instagram, and if you guys don't, my Instagram handle is Logan Wesley YT. So go hit me up there. I've got pictures from the concert right there. And if you are from my Instagram, please subscribe. We've got 2 freaking subscribers on this channel, please. Yeah. So after the concert, it was finally around 11 when the concert ended, and I was thanking Dad for bringing me there, and I was just like, I know this is a sacrifice for you to do. Like Mom said, you're not 25 anymore. And he said something that's really stuck with me, and that's the reason I did this is because I'm not 25 anymore. I only get so many chances to do this. I want to be able to say at 59 years old, I drove all the way, stayed up till 3:30 driving to attend a Foo Fighters concert. I've been alive 59 years, and that was the best concert I've ever attended in my life, and that really stuck with me. So yeah, we ended up driving this time GPS route. Apparently, I guess learned took us down a bunch of back roads instead of having us drive through Sacramento. If I had to guess, I would say that Google's AI figured out that we don't know how to drive in Sacramento. So yeah, and we ended up arriving home at like 3:30, which was like 2.5 hours after we were originally supposed to arrive home, and we ended up absolutely crashing out. Luckily on our beds when we got home. Dad luckily got the day off for that day, so we both got to sleep in afterwards, and yeah, that was good. Like I said, Foo Fighters concert was amazing. Dave Grohl did an amazing job. He was funny, joking around about, oh, you guys just got married? Why aren't you in one of those hotel rooms sealing the deal right now? Why are you seeing us old rock guys? Yeah, the performances were amazing. One of the best nights of my life, truly. Okay, this is my concert video. Thank you for listening to me. Like I said, this Monday, new semester starting, so videos are going to be even more frequent than they were before. So, yeah. I'm going to try and get that Foo Fighters cover done as soon as possible, but thank you for seeing this. Bye.